Okay, hi guys, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So this reading is just gonna be general, okay? We'll just pull some cards and see what comes out. Yeah, the energy, I don't know, I guess for me it's been pretty heavy and I've been having to transmute a lot, okay? That's okay, it just lets us know that I feel that, you know, we're on the right track. So let's get some cards and see if we can get some guidance from spirit. Okay, so I'll start with the Lover's deck. Trigger warning in advance. I'm a light being who works in the shadow realm, so a lot of low vibration energy comes up in my readings, so just protect yourself as necessary. Okay. So only take what resonates, okay? Yeah, so spirit, let's just okay, so we get the Knight of Pentacles upright. Consort in reverse, so Emperor in reverse. Some of you guys may be seeing 444 a lot. If that's the case, your spirit team is around. Protection and stability is also available. Aries energy that may resonate. You may have that in your chart, or some of you guys just may be stepping into like Mars energy, controlling aspects of your life or controlling yourself. And then the Seeker, which I believe is the Hermit. I will double check. 9 upright. Some of you guys, when you see a 999, you are, or they are towards the end of a cycle, closing it out. Some of you guys may be going within to try to figure out how to do that, or you may be stepping into your power next to the Emperor in order to close out a cycle as well. And then Maiden of Cups in reverse, so Page of Cups in reverse. As the overall energy. Okay, so let me just double check the Seeker real quick. Yeah, that's the Hermit. So Virgo energy that may resonate. You may have that also in your chart. And then I'll just triple check Maiden. Is the Knave. I mean, this is Wands, but yeah, it's the same. Okay, so with Page of Cups in reverse as the overall energy, some of you guys, I read the Page of Cups as like innocence or some sort of emotional offering. With it in reverse, there could be you or another energy that's wanting to provide some sort of emotional offering. But with it in reverse, there could be some sort of false intentions, or it's just not genuine, or it could be you or another energy who feels like whatever emotional offering that they're wanting to provide will not be accepted. With these butterflies here, it could be due to a lack of transformation. If it's not accepted, if that is the case, that an emotional offering is not accepted, is because there still needs to be transformation with the pink here, and some sort of self-love. There needs to be transformation in the root chakra, maybe gain a stability in oneself with Emperor, or just within their circumstances. And there also needs to be a transformation within their solar plexus, some sort of confidence, or self-confidence, or some sort of like initiative or something like that needs to be worked on. And it could be, again, that emotional offering that's provided, it could be, if it's not being accepted, it could be due to those reasons, or it could be energy that feels that way about themselves. Next to the Hermit, they may be going within, or they may be being asked to work within, work on those aspects within themselves with the Hermit, some sort of shadow work, maybe shine a light on it. With the divination on the cards, energy could be, divinating. They could be doing this themselves, getting guidance from their higher self, or from the divine, or from whoever they work with, or they could be seeking guidance from someone who works in the occult regarding this. I would say with the Hermit, though, it's usually more of a, if we're talking about shadow work, is more of is self-initiating. It needs to be work that's done on oneself. That's not to say energy can't get guidance, but I feel the groundwork with this Knight of Pentacles, it needs to be like an internal thing. With the Emperor in reverse, I would say energy is not in their power, or they are, and it's an abusive power. I'm kind of getting more of the latter, the former. Energy may not be in their power just quite yet. Maybe due to it's just a little bit, or a lot of it. I'm not sure. Take resonates, but it's some work that needs to be done first in order for an energy to fully step into their power. I feel with this red cloak on the Emperor, I feel the root chakra is very prominent. Now root chakra, I feel starting with internally, there would need to be, again, that internal work in order to feel grounded in oneself. Maybe connect to their bloodline or their ancestry, or even their past lives or something like that. And then externally, if an energy, especially talking about the Emperor, it could be a father figure, a boss figure, or someone who takes charge, I guess, runs a kingdom, I guess, if we're following a storyline. It could be, if we're talking root chakra materially, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, it could be an energy feels unstable within the 3D, and that could pertain to anything regarding stability. That could be home, that could be business, that could be finances, or however. Next to the Knight of Pentacles, I feel an energy is just needing to, if that ever resonates, take their time. Also next to the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles, take their time in doing shadow work. Shadow work is, to my knowledge, is not done overnight. It's actually like a process along the journey. And energy is always, I feel, is being guided to always work on themselves, or always checking with themselves, and always checking in, whether or not they are standing in their power, going on their path. And maybe, yeah, it just takes, I don't know, I'm being drawn to the hooves here. It just takes a lot of footwork, I guess, or groundwork. Maybe I'm kind of getting a blueprint as well, or just like a map or something. Just being step by step, and energy is on their journey, or they're being guided to. I'm also being drawn to this horse's eyes. I'm not sure. Some sort of transportation. Almost said transformation. So it looks like, I don't know if you guys can see this, the horse's gaze is kind of looking back at the rider, and then the rider's looking at the horse. So I'm not sure. There's like a correlation between transportation and then the rider. Maybe trust. Okay, so an energy may not trust maybe where the destination that they're being led to, or they may not trust to give the reins over to an external energy or entity to guide them correctly. And then that transportation, if I can read it like metaphorically, like let's say the horse represents a spirit, or your higher self, or a higher entity guiding an energy. I feel a bond needs to be built, and trust needs to be had in order to be guided the correct way, both between the transportation and the rider, if that makes sense. Okay, let's clarify. I'll clarify with the fairy deck. Spirit, what's this? Oops. What's this? Knight of Pentacles. Also, being drawn to, okay, so Temperance, Sagittarius energy, that may resonate, upright. I'm also being drawn to this shield here, so an energy also may, something about defense, so an energy may be too defensive, I guess, against whoever or whatever is trying to lead them or guide them, take them down their path, or they may need to drop their defenses in some way. With Temperance, upright Temperance can represent balance, being balanced on all chakras and balanced over oneself. It could also represent a higher power or divinity, the divine, providing protection and guidance as well. So it could be an energy that is needing to trust and build a a stronger connection with the divine in order to be led with their journey. It could be an energy that's needing to step into their power, step into their own a sort of divinity. Maybe with the Temperance and the Hermit, seek some sort of enlightenment or guidance from the divine. And I feel I'm being drawn to this reef here. Then they will receive some sort of a crowning or something like that. It could be with the Emperor and the reef. This energy may already have a crown, or they're supposed to, or they would like to have one, but there needs to be inner work done first. It could be an energy that is wanting to ask or provide for some sort of emotional offering, or ask for receive innocence, I guess, in a way, or ask for forgiveness or something like that. Basically, regain some sort of a clean slate, I feel, with the divine or with the higher power, but they feel like it's not accepted or not rejected. Maybe because they are not, or they were not in their power, and they are trying to go within about this. Also, if it pertains to like a spiritual journey with the Nine of Pentacles and the Temperance, I also feel Spirit is saying that also takes time, and work has to be done. Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Hermit. It's lots of shadow work that is required, I feel, in order to step into one's power, in order to build some sort of stability, in order to take reins of one's life. Let's see. I have 3 of Cups upright. I think I already said this energy also may be divining with the Temperance and the cards here. They may be doing this for themselves. 3 of Cups, I read it as kind of like a celebratory card, going out, having fun or something like that. Energy may energy may be called, or they may be trying to balance out some sort of socialization with the Temperance and the 3 of Cups. Or energy is currently doing that. They're taking their time. Or energy is being guided towards 3 of Cups and the Temperance. I'm also reading that as a soul tribe or a soul family. And I feel Spirit is saying an energy is on their way, or they're again being led to it in some way. Also, Temperance and 3 of Cups, if I'm not reading it as a soul tribe or a soul family in the 3D, I'm reading it as like your spirit team or their spirit team. So in energy's spirit team or soul tribe, however it resonates, they're being guided to it, and I feel they will assist in energy into stepping into their power. And then also in energy's spirit team or their soul tribe is they're helping them go within and do shadow work in order to evolve, I feel, and then maybe encouraging them to take their time and trust where they're being led, trust that they're protected and watched over with the Temperance and 3 of Cups. Energy may be if we're talking 3D, they may be consulting energies or people that they have a bond with, or that they socialize with and hang out with or something like that. They may be talking with them about their emotions, because with the Cups here, and then also maybe getting advice or guidance on how to become more balanced. And then also with the Page of Cups in reverse, they may be maybe trying to get assistance in making the Page of Cups go upright, being able to correctly provide some sort of emotional offering, so that it's accepted. Okay, let's see. Justice in reverse, Libra energy. Energy could be, trying to provide some sort of emotional offering. They may feel like it won't be, or it's not accepted. And again, it could be towards an external energy, or it could be with the divine itself. I'm kind of getting both. And that could be due to some sort of heavy injustice. Justice itself is a major. So I feel whatever action or intention that occurred, it created some sort of major imbalance within one's own life with the Emperor in reverse. It threw them off course, I feel, with the Knight of Pentacles, and they may be trying to get back on course and seek guidance on how to do that, and then get themselves back balanced. Or it could relate to an external energy that was thrown off course, or that was the intention, I feel. Also, with the two dragons, I'm getting kind of yin and yang. So there may be a need for an energy to balance out their masculine and feminine energies as well with the Temperance. And I feel that will assist on one's journey. It could be multiple energies that got together with the Three of Cups. Maybe meetings, socialization, going out, partying, or drinks or something like that. And in that type of energy, if we're talking about like intoxication or maybe some overindulgence or something, it created a perfect atmosphere for some sort of injustice to occur. And they're maybe wanting to provide, it could be multiple energies or a particular energy that's wanting to provide some sort of emotional offering, but because the injustice was so heavy or so detrimental, I feel they feel it will not be accepted either by an external energy or from the divine. And so, they may be going within about this and, trying to figure out what took them out of their power or what's keeping them out of their power. It could be multiple energies that are trying to maybe balance out a situation next to the Temperance in relation to an injustice, or how to fix it with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Hermit. The Hermit and Justice in reverse, I could also read this as like some sort of, if we're talking about law and legalities, I could read that as like a private investigator as well. That may be that may have worked together with other energies, or they just may be trying to it could be a private investigator that's a part of an energy soul tribe, or they're trying to balance themselves out and step into their own power, and take their time, because they, depending on however it resonates, whatever involvement that occurred, they also may feel like whatever they provide will not be accepted. Let's see. Yeah. It could be also Temperance upright and Justice in reverse. It could be the divine assisting multiple energies to help them come together in order for the outcome to be some sort of celebratory environment, or to help balance out some sort of injustice. And in the meantime, the divine is asking energies to go within. And that also it just may have been, or it is a long journey to get there. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Emperor in reverse. Spirit, please, and thank you. Four of Pentacles upright. So it could be an energy who is masculine energy, but gender doesn't matter. I feel it could apply to a particular energy or multiple energies who again, who just haven't maybe they feel like they are not in their power. They haven't taken the reins of themselves and or of their lives. It could be that they're trying to, with the Four of Pentacles, work on their stability in some way. Maybe with the Pentacles here, definitely pertains to materialism. So they could be trying to save, trying to budget, trying to hold on to whatever it is they have, or just build some sort of solid foundation. Again, they could be consulting with with the divine, with the hermit and the temperance, or external energies. And then again, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, it takes dedication and insistence and persistence, I feel, Spirit is saying. And then also a heavy need to just go within. With the Hermit and then the Temperance, I do feel some sort of... and then I'm also just being, again, drawn back to the red here. There needs to be maybe working on, maybe look into one's patterns, like ancestry, or one's past patterns, or yeah. And then like there's like with the Knight of Pentacles, I don't know, I'm seeing a long road, like it dates back, I feel. So if an energy feels out of their power, I feel that it's not a new occurrence. I feel it needs to be again looked into, like what has occurred in the past, like over time. And I feel that will help build the solid foundation. Also, consulting with the divine or your higher self or their higher self will help build that stability as well. It could be an energy's soul tribe or their spirit team that is assisting and showing them the journey, the road, the map or the blueprint on how to build some sort of solid foundation, so that they're able to maintain, whatever stability it is that they're trying to keep or that they're trying to build. And then I feel Spirit is saying it's within with the Hermit. Energy may feel that yeah, I'm not sure. The Page of Cups, with it being in reverse, I feel energy wants to be accepted or wants their emotional offering to be accepted, but with it in reverse, they either feel like they can't provide it or that it won't be. But I feel that they want to provide it because they will somehow providing this emotional offering, whether it's to an external energy or whether it's to the divine, will stabilize them in some way. Okay, let's see. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Fixed energy that may resonate. Well, there's lots of majors. So I feel with the Temperance, the Hermit, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune, and I think we saw Justice. I feel it's whatever it is that you or another energy is going through. It's a major point in their life, and I feel it's like a checkpoint in their journey that I feel the divine or your higher self or their higher self is highlighting to them or showing them or asking them to go within about this, and with this candle here become enlightened. Also with this goal, maybe go through some sort of transformation with the butterflies as well, because one, it's important. It'll help change the trajectory, I feel, of an energy's journey. With the Wheel of Fortune, it will I feel Spirit is saying there's an opportunity to with the wheel turning, it's coming up to a point where energy will be able to receive whatever it is that they are trying to achieve, or that the universe and the divine is wanting to provide, but that shadow work would need to be put in first, and then some sort of a solid foundation as well. So it could be an Emperor energy or external energies that are maybe not necessarily in their power, but they again they're wanting to maybe change that with the Wheel of Fortune, or be ready for it with the Wheel of Fortune. And if that's the case, I feel Spirit is saying, again, with Temperance and Three of Cups, your spirit team or the divine is here to assist, or you or their soul tribe is will be. If they're not here already, they'll be sent in. I feel it may take a little bit of time, but as an energy works on themselves, it'll be ushered in, I feel, with the Wheel of Fortune, and that will also assist with the building of some sort of foundation. Energy may want to, with the Page of Cups in reverse, if I'm reading it as false intentions or just trying to provide an emotional offering to gain or achieve, I can see that with the Wheel of Fortune, and energy may feel not in their power. Maybe they feel incapable of doing something themselves or overcoming something themselves, and they're wanting to provide an emotional offering in order to grab onto the wheel and build stability for themselves. But if that's the case, maybe maybe the intention behind it is not correct. So I feel Spirit is saying, if an energy is wanting to provide an emotional offering just to maybe assist in their own stability, or gain something with the Wheel of Fortune, then that would be the wrong direction. I feel it should be any emotional offering should be come from a genuine place, not to obtain or achieve anything. And I feel if that resonates, energies asked to go within about that as well. Because really, everyone has their own Wheel of Fortune. I feel everyone has, obviously their own journey, their own path, and it doesn't really relate to an external energy. You can achieve it on your own just by going within and with the help and guidance of the Most High, your spirit team. And then, your soul tribe can assist, but that heavy work that needs to be done, because it's not going to matter if an energy is not in their power. Whether if you or they are not in their power, you won't be able to hold on to the Wheel of Fortune, and you won't be able to build some sort of stability anyway. So I feel Spirit is saying energy would need to make sure that they themselves are balanced in all aspects, and they are grounded and stable within their own journey first. And then there's no way that the Wheel of Fortune could miss you or them, regardless of whether or not there are emotional offerings. Hopefully that makes sense. Nine of Pentacles, upright. So yeah, an energy or multiple energies, they're wanting to find some sort of independence or independence, or I don't know what I almost said, gain stability, be able to sustain themselves regardless of an external energy or energies. Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit and the Temperance. Again, I feel Spirit is saying it's an individual journey, and one needs to do that work on oneself, and then the rest will fall into play. Soul tribes and all that stuff, and the Wheel of Fortune and stability. It could be the divine, or your spirit team, or their spirit team, or soul tribe that is helping an energy become or stay in some sort of independent state or role. If in fact they may be called to do this. An energy may feel like they're out of their power because they have not stepped into their independence. See, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. I was going to say 4 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. It breaks down to a 2 of 13. Right? Yeah. Wait. 10, 11, 12, 13. I like math, y'all. Yeah, 13, which just breaks down to a 4 again. Energy may be going within on, again, how to become independent and go through some sort of transformation. With this purple here, I feel Spirit is saying, guiding energies to follow their intuition, or tap into their intuition or their higher chakras in general, in order to receive that guidance from your spirit team or their spirit team, to be sure that they become ready for the Wheel of Fortune, or stay ready, however it resonates. It could be energy or multiple energies that are wanting to provide some sort of emotional offering to an energy that is independent and self-sustainable. They may feel like this energy is in the Wheel of Fortune and very stable. They may want to seek some guidance from this energy and be a part of their soul tribe, or they may feel like they may be able to receive some sort of higher guidance with the Temperance and the 3 of Cups from a 9 of Pentacles energy. Or again, they want to become this themselves. If that's the case with the Emperor in reverse and 9 of Pentacles, and maybe the Emperor, or whatever energy that feels like they're not in their power, they would need to I'm getting I don't know, with this sword here pointing horizontal, there's some sort of truth, or that needs to be, I don't know, released or spoken, or something like that. Do something basically with this sword here. And energy may be guided to do that. But also I'm getting codependency with the Emperor reverse and Nine of Pentacles. Energies may be still attached or hasn't gone through certain transformations yet. Once that's done, I feel they will naturally step into the Nine of Pentacles anyway, because the Emperor, they lead by nature. Whether it's their own lives or assisting others. And I feel that will lead them to their soul tribe, or that will help build a stronger bond with their spirit team. With the Nine of Pentacles, again, hard work and dedication and determination would be required. And then also that shadow work. And I feel that also will help build stability, not only within their external circumstances or whatever it is that they're trying to have, like materially, but also within themselves, with the root chakra and the bloodline and the ancestry. It will build a solid foundation, and which will ultimately lead them with the Nine of Pentacles to their own Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Hermit. Spirit, please, thank you. The Lovers, upright, Gemini energy. So with the Lovers clarifying the Hermit, I think I said earlier that with all the majors, that in energy may be at a checkpoint in their journey or within their life. I feel the Lovers is clarifying that there may be a major decision or a major choice. With the Lovers, it doesn't have to be between actual lovers or romantic. It could just be just like a major choice regarding anything, regarding career, regarding their own life, regarding how they want to operate within themselves, whether or not they're going to step into their power. If it is pertaining to some sort of major contract with the Temperance and the Lovers, I would say yes, that would be a high level divine union that an energy will have to face or choose, I guess. I'm not getting choose between two lovers. It could be, but more so, I guess choose whether or not that's the path that they want to go down. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers and the Temperance. Actually, yeah, it could be. They may choose. They may be asked to go within and decide whether or not that's a path that they want to take. And if it's not an actual divine union, I'm also getting like the Lovers and the Temperance, Wheel of Fortune. That could be like a covenant between the Most High and an energy. It could be a divine lover, or like a high level soulmate or something. Or it could also be like soul tribe as well. I could read it multiple ways. So an energy maybe going within, or they will soon, to make sure that they are going down the right path. But again, there would need to be a transformation within oneself, a heavy stabilization, I feel, in one particular area or multiple areas. If we are talking about a lover, like romantically, or platonically, that could relate to family, friends, coworkers, how it resonates. But energy or multiple energies may feel like an energy has a choice on whether or not to be in some sort of union with them, with the Temperance and the Three of Cups and the Lovers. But again, they may feel like whatever emotional offering that they want to provide won't be accepted. They may be again going within in regards to that. They may feel like this energy may if they, let's say if the emotional offering isn't accepted, they may feel like it's because an energy is choosing to take a different path, maybe a more enlightened path or a solitary path, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. Wheel of Fortune and Temperance and Three of Cups, they may feel like their journey is taking them elsewhere. And they may feel like that is because that energy is choosing that path on their own, or they may feel like that because they may feel like that external energy views them as not in their power and not genuine. So take what resonates. Let's see. Page of Wands. Right. So it could be an external energy. Again, they just may have with the Page of Wands a new spark, idea, or passion that maybe multiple ones actually with the Lovers and the Page of Wands. They may have multiple things that they're passionate about or interested in that they're being asked to, or that they will be asked to go within about in order to choose which path they want to take. I feel with the Lovers, the Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups, Temperance. This is actually really good energy. I feel Spirit of the Divine is saying no matter what path is chosen, multiple ones lead to the Wheel of Fortune, abundance and stability, overall, happiness and camaraderie, a soul tribe, or if it's just with the Divine itself. But then as long as an energy steps into their power, and then like gains control, becomes balanced in some way, and then again, always going back to the Knight of Pentacles, whatever path is chosen, it will always require dedication and determination, I feel. If I'm reading the Emperor, I'm not really getting that, but let's say it is the case that is the Emperor is in reverse because they have abused their power, or they're trying to control too much. I feel that would need to be released, some sort of transformation as well, to go within and do shadow work regarding that. And then that also may help energy step into their power. You have to take what resonates. Sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's trying to control things too much while also not being in your power or in their power. So I feel in whichever case, balance that out, and the Divine is here to assist you or them. With the Page of Wands here, I'm being drawn to this blue dress. It could be an energy or multiple energies, something with the throat chakra. One path may lead to, or it consists of an energy speaking or using the throat chakra in some way. It doesn't have to be literal speaking. It could be writing, singing, drawing, just some sort of expression of truth, I feel. And that may be, one of the paths that they are faced with or asked to choose between. And then also with the unicorn, it may be a part of someone's dream, or their goals and aspirations with the Page of Wands to use their throat chakra in some way. With the Emperor in reverse, it could be an energy or multiple energies who feel that hasn't come into fruition. But I feel with the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, I feel Spirit is saying if that's still desired, it's possible to obtain that dream and step into one's power and speak their truth or use their throat chakra, in whatever form it comes into. If it's available, I feel, with the Wheel of Fortune, or it will become available, as long as that shadow work is being done, and as long as work is being put into it. And then there will also need to be like genuine intentions when using the throat chakra as well with this particular path. And then also, if we're talking about lovers and again, romantically or platonically, I feel Spirit is reminding energies to make sure intentions are genuine, and then also whatever is spoken, whatever is said, and again, however it is being expressed, make sure that those that truth is always being spoken as well with intentions. And I feel that leads to the Wheel of Fortune being upright, and it will always maintain some sort of stability, and then also being in alignment with one's soul tribe and with the Divine. Hopefully that makes sense. The World in reverse. Heavy fixed energy. Okay, so energy this may be coming up, or it could be happening now. With the world in reverse, it could be an energy with that 999. An energy is and the cycle still is still open, but I feel with the Wheel of Fortune and the world in reverse, it's coming to a close very soon, or starting to now. Which is why I feel Spirit is saying this is why the need to go within and become enlightened or go through these transformations now. It's because the choice is here, or it's coming soon, for an energy of multiple energies, and you or they want to make sure that they're perfectly, but not perfectly, but as balanced as you can be, and in your power, or in their power as much as they can be. Also, I'm being drawn to the checkered pants, and that brings me to the game checkers. And I feel Spirit is saying, make sure, I feel like Spirit is saying this situation or this moment in time is not a game. Okay. And I don't say that to be abrasive, but, I'm just highlighting the importance I feel Spirit is saying, especially with all these majors. Now is the time to really take your life seriously, or really go within and figure out what it is that you truly want. So that way you or they don't miss out on the Wheel of Fortune. And then also, take your time and for you or they to take their time and choose a destination, and trust where you're being led once that decision is made, in order to fully close out a cycle and move forward in the journey, move into one's destiny, or move into a transformation, or however it resonates. Because I feel, whatever choices that are made, or that are being made, or that, that will be made. I think I said this last time, it's very important for multiple energies, or a particular energy, but I'm getting, I feel it will set a precedent, going forward. You know, for other energies who may follow behind, in another energy's footsteps, with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, or who just share similar journeys, or aspects of a journey. You know, I feel no one has the same exact journey, but I feel oftentimes we experience the same theme, or there's similarities in the situations that we go through, even though it may not be the exact same. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's get I'm being drawn to the Divine Feminine deck. Just move this up a little bit. And then probably pull like a maybe Divine Masculine, and then for the yin and yang. And it doesn't have to be like a Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. With the Lovers, it could be like, you know, pertaining to, again, two energies coming into some sort of divine union. Or it could just be union within oneself, because everyone has masculine and feminine energy. Okay, let's see. Spirit, let's just just pull out one here. It says move forward, stop looking back. Okay. So this just may be guidance or encouragement from your spirit team. As these paths become apparent or available, and then like as the major decision comes, and once the cycle is closed, I feel spirit is saying if a decision hasn't already been made, once it is made with the Lovers and Wheel of Fortune, move forward with determination and consistency. Because looking back just again throws off the may throw you or them off path. And then also I feel with the Temperance and the Three of Cups, if you or an extra energy is looking to make better choices in relation to contracts and unions and stuff like that, again, whether that's romantic or platonic or familial, Spirit is saying we or they are guiding you in the right direction, but it's forward. If that makes sense. It doesn't lie in the past. Let's see. Eye of the storm. So, yeah, for some of you guys, you may have felt like, you know, with the world here, you or they were in some sort of pretty tumultuous cycle. I feel Spirit is saying that's closing out, and as shadow work is done and as energies step into their power, maybe act with pure intention, or release or transform anything that no longer serves you or is not for your highest good anymore. You'll avoid any harmful energies or detriment to your wheel of fortune, and then also you'll close out whatever cycle that whatever previous cycle, and that will be closed out, and then an energy or emotional energies will be able to step into their wheel of fortune and stability, will be able to meet or come into union with their soul tribe or with the divine. And then like that process may be a little stormy or a little bit may feel like chaotic or something like that, but as long as energy again moves with determination, and some sort of groundedness and stability within oneself, and then obviously always, you know, going within, seeking higher guidance from the divine and from your spirit team or your soul tribe or however resonates. I feel the guidance should come from oneself, the higher self, and then from the divine, from the Most High. Those would be like the main two, and then like the soul tribe will assist naturally, or that would be like kind of like icing on the cake. But I feel going to the Most High, in my opinion, should always be the first thing. But anyway, in whatever case, however the guidance is being received, I feel it will help an energy avoid any like major disasters with Wheel of Fortune and Temperance, and then also again help close out the cycle, so that way a new path can be stepped into, or a new cycle. I could also read this as I don't want to make this reading too negative, because I feel like it's actually a really good reading, but I'm feeling called to say it could be energies or multiple energies that who are not in their power, who are trying to obtain some sort of stability and Wheel of Fortune that they feel is coming in for an external energy or multiple energies. They could be wanting to provide some sort of emotional offering, again with the wrong intentions, which is why the Page of Cups is in reverse, because they want to keep a cycle open and they want to avoid the heaviness of the storm. They want to be in the eye of the storm with whatever energy that they feel like is in the Wheel of Fortune. And if that's the case, again, I feel Spirit is saying maybe move forward from that, transform that, and then check your intentions with the Hermit, and then also it, again, with that Nine of Pentacles, we saw it's an individual journey. It really doesn't have anything to do with external energies. It's natural, I feel, to want to cling to energies that we feel like are, you know, I don't know, how can I say it? You know, receiving, you know, divine assistance, or basically they don't have to go through things, which is false, okay? but I feel Spirit is saying try not to do that. With the Hermit and the Temperance, I feel the divine is saying we have a path and journey for each individual, and a Wheel of Fortune and the rainbow is at the end of the tunnel for each individual as well, which is why I feel they're guiding energies to go to them directly, or to consult with your higher self, you know, however you believe, and then whatever it is that you or another energy feels like another energy has or is obtaining, you or they can receive that themselves, but like trust the process. It takes time, I feel Spirit is saying, and the only time I feel like we get thrown off path is when we want to take shortcuts and we want to rush, and again, I feel that's natural, but I feel Spirit is saying maybe try not to do that. Okay, hopefully that made sense. Let's get I'll get a divine masculine message, and then a spirit message, and then I'll probably wrap up with a I'm just gonna move this over here, and then I'll wrap up with like an oracle. So for the when going back to the yin and yang, for the feminine aspect, maybe tapping into, and again, gender doesn't matter, everyone has both energies. So for you or for them, whoever it resonates for, there's a need for the feminine energy to maybe release, maybe with the shield be less defensive, and then also to be in the eye of the storm. I also read that as being peaceful and being still and to wait and receive. So that would be the guidance for the yin energy, I feel. And then for the yang energy, let's see, clue me in. Okay. I don't know why that's so funny to me. So for the yang energy, the masculine part may need to, masculine energy, yang is about like taking action, putting in the work. So I feel that correlates. And then also with the with the hermit here. So for the masculine part, again, gender doesn't matter. That part of yourself, or for them, they're being called to again do shadow work. Now that may consist of I'm not really getting that, but it may consist of doing actual research and how to gain stability, or what path to take, or how to become balanced. And in that case, that may actually be useful. You can always research how to, whether becoming balanced in one's health, balanced in one's mental health, balanced in stability and finances. Obviously there's resources in the 3D to help assist that, so that could that work may be needed to put in for the masculine part. And that could also relate to the clue me in. But then also, again, I feel it's clarifying the hermit. So the masculine energy may be needing to put in action and put in work to actually do the what am I trying to say? Shadow work. Okay. Actually put in work to do the shadow work in order to step into one's power, I feel. And I feel Spirit is saying the answers will be provided with the Temperance and the Hermit, and you or they will be guided on how to step into their power, on what actions to take on their journey, what choices to make, how to gain that stability, and then how to grab the Wheel of Fortune or keep it, and then also how to close out cycles. Okay. I actually think that's it for the Divine Masculine. I'm not gonna turn it over. I don't feel called to, but I do want to grab a spirit message. Oops, and grab all of them. There you go. Okay, any messages, spirit? I'll just grab one from here. Oops, is this one? No, I grabbed two by accident. Okay, I'll grab two, I guess. Decrease in spiritual rank and increase in spiritual rank. How interesting. Okay, so I feel actually this is clarifying the Lovers. Earlier I said it's very important on, what decision to make, or what is coming up, or what is maybe relevant for energy now. I feel this is why Spirit is saying, take your time, or they or you, if it resonates, however. This is why it's important to go within and seek higher guidance and consult with the Divine and the Spirit team, build that bond, put in work. Also, I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and Three of Cups. If we're talking about the Spirit team and the Divine, I feel Spirit is saying, you have to put in time and effort into building a relationship with them the way you would normally do in the 3D, if that resonates. But anyways, so the reason why it's important with the Lovers is because depending on which path is chosen, it could with the Wheel of Fortune, it could determine what one's spiritual rank may become. Yeah, and also something to do with the world. Staying in a cycle or choosing to close it out will make this decision as well. And then also move forward and stop looking back. That also may determine the decision. So I feel it all ties in together, and I feel depending on which path is chosen with the Lovers will choose whether or not which way the rank will go, which will also tie into the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like I feel like I'm trying to explain this as best as I can, so hopefully it's making sense. But yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay, so I'll put this over here, and then I'll wrap up with a mystical journey oracle. So this is present here. Oops. Let's just weirdly place it here. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Just put one here. Rising up 11. Some of you guys may be seeing 1111. Sign that your manifestations are coming in, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. So that may just be encouragement for some of you guys to keep going, keep doing what you're doing. If it resonates, go on your journey. You know, no matter how painstakingly slow it may appear. You know, I feel Spirit. This is confirmation for you or for another energy that Spirit is saying. You know, the divine, the universe, Most High, they see you, and it's accumulating, I feel, with the Wheel of Fortune, and it will assist with some sort of with the Hermit here, enlightenment, evolution, ascension, and stuff like that. So you guys may be actually going through an ascension process. You may be experiencing some ascension symptoms as well. With the lack of color here, you may be feeling a little bit gray, a little bit under the weather or something like that. And you know, I'm not a doctor, okay? So obviously, if you feel like internally something is wrong, obviously go speak to a professional. But spiritually, I'm speaking. You may just be feeling a little bit of symptoms of that, and that may be why. But yeah, okay. So let's see. Read 11. Rising up. Okay, I'll start here. So it says, you must learn to recognize and explore uncomfortable emotions. You can stuff them down for a little while and you can control them for a short spell, but like a dam bursting, they will eventually come out and explode into behaviors such as unchecked anger, eating disorders, addictions, and numbing activities. Learn to sit quietly with your intense and often painful feelings, sadness, guilt, shame, grief, or hopelessness. Wait, sorry. Let me go back. Learn to sit quietly with your intense and often painful feelings. Okay, semicolon. Okay, sorry. Sorry, y'all. Sadness, guilt, shame, grief, or hopelessness rise into your consciousness for a reason. Explore them and be curious about them, as it is all part of the wonderful experience. This takes practice, but be assured that you will be safe as you journey through the feelings. As you journey through these feelings, for these have messages for you. So some of you guys maybe just, again, called to go within, spend time alone and sit still with you know, your emotions, you know, however they may feel. That may also represent the Page of Cups in reverse, all the negative emotions that I just said. Process them and maybe heal them, balance them out, or just release them to your higher self or to the divine, to your spirit team, to your soul tribe, you know, however it resonates. And then I feel that will also assist in closing out a cycle. And then it says this takes practice. So I also feel Spirit is saying it's clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. You know, again, these things often don't happen overnight. Sometimes it can feel like it's healed and then it'll come up again or be triggered in some way with the world in reverse. You may have to do that time and time again. I feel Spirit is saying, and I feel Spirit is saying, you know, that's okay, because it's stabilizing you or them in some way, or it will help them, and then that will also help them. Once it's integrated, I feel that will assist in energy stepping into their power and feeling and becoming more grounded in oneself. And then when we're grounded in ourselves, then I feel it reflects in the 3D as well. But yeah. And then also read here. It says, as you work with your shadow side, your darkness, you will find that the light starts to filter in. It takes work and commitment, but this powerful process can be life-changing. Instead of numbing your feelings with damaging behaviors, and instead of ignoring strong emotions, you must face them head on. When you learn to feel them fully, they will release their control over you. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope that was helpful, if not interesting. And yeah, hope you guys have a good and happy day or night whenever you see this.